Do you think, or maybe just a question, who would you rather pay? Because we've seen giving big money to running backs really hasn't worked out all that too well for those teams. I'm sure Dallas might regret what they gave Zeke, and we saw Todd Gurley, some of these other backs, Christian McCaffrey. Do you think the wide receiver market's going to go in that direction, or
that's where that's the crossroads. That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. Like, maybe that's something we can have one of our general manager friends come on and explain to us, because this is where we are at. Because prior to the last couple of years, the wide receiver market did not explode like we have just seen it explode. Okay, where the premium was paid only to the top 1-2 wide receivers in their second contract, right?
But even then,
third contract.
Who were really those guys?
Well, I mean, even like Devontae Adams got paid by the Packers, but now he's been PIZ-aid. Right? DeAndre Hopkins PIZ-aid when he got to the Cardinals. Who else is somebody that got big time, over the top, $20 million a year money, right? Now it's 30. Like, this is now the way it goes. And look, the cap goes up, and so does the money going into the cap. But the question is now you've got receivers, second, third rounders who have proven that they can be game-changing in this league, and important players and physical players as well. It's not just somebody that's going to get blown up. I mean, Tyreek Hill is kind of an outlier here in being a smaller, fast guy. And guys like DK and A.J. Brown, they weren't first-round picks. So that's what I'm saying. Neither is DK Metcalf. It's faster. Sooner, it's now happening. Yeah. Right? Justin Jefferson, there's a fifth year of contractual control. Right. But I'm sure he's watching, and his agent's watching to see these receivers after year 3, if they get paid. Justin Jefferson can say, well, those guys in year 3 got paid. I want my money now. And I've put up better numbers. But the Vikings' response would be, there's a fifth year of contractual control that we have. And this whole fifth year of contractual control got set up by the 2011 collective bargaining agreement. This whole rookie scale, if you will, and system got set up in 2011, born out of the fact that teams didn't want to pay players in the top 5 picks of a draft the most money they've ever paid any player in the history of their franchise, just because they balled out in college. They don't want to be on the hook for all that money if Jamarcus Russell busts, is essentially the way that thing got turned. So that quarterback situation and top of the draft situation got changed in 2011, and now we're seeing 10 years later the ramifications of it for players at the wide receiver position, because that's now exploded. That's why I wanted to talk about it. It's really fascinating to me how that's working out, and we'll see how the market handles it 9 days before the draft. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.